Welcome to Connor Field for the first Under the Lights lacrosse game of Loyola Blakefield history. The John Carroll Patriots take on the Loyola Blakefield Dons tonight as the Dons look to end their two-game slide, losing to McDonough and Gilman on the road. The Patriots look to continue to keep rolling as they've won 4 in a row, 2 in the MIAA and 2 in an out-of-conference tournament. The big win they're coming off of is against Calvert Hall, who is 7-4. Loyola enters 4-6 and is 2-3 in league play, and John Carroll enters 6-6, 2-4 in league play as the players meet at midfield, and we get ready to go as the seats start to fill up here and bring on the energy as the two men to face off at the center. Loyola in yellow, John Carroll in black. Cole Myers is a face-off man for the Dons, and they dig for it. That is Michael Cox for John Carroll, and the Dons come up with the first face-off of the game, and the pass goes errant to Mason Cook. Sending it for him was Jack Schoenwetter, and that's a turnover already for the Dons.
Should be a close game today with both teams, I believe, being among the top 5 high school teams to watch, rated by the Baltimore Sun.
Smith-Meyer will go behind the cage. Snellenberger will send it over to Kerrigan. They go up top now. Goes behind the cage again. Snellenberger looking to make a play here. Good defense. That was Dwan giving the defense there. The shot, and the first one of the game is saved by Bennett Wright. This one is cleared ahead to Dwan. Dwan on the fast break. Dwan loses it. It's going to go over to Cook, and Loyola will keep it. Or no, they won't, excuse me. Tried to save it in as it went over to that sideline, and he couldn't, and John Carroll will take over. So now 2 turnovers for the Dons to get going here. Barmer avoiding men. Smith-Meyer. This one up into the air. It will stay with John Carroll. It's Thompson. And they're going to reset up top here. 50 on the shot clock. Behind the cage. Kerrigan. Now Smith-Meyer moves it over. It's Barmer. Barmer looking for Smith. Past him. Smith-Meyer will pick it up. Here's Kerrigan behind the cage. 28 on the shot clock. Kerrigan spins. Good defense there from Larkin. Or excuse me, Lake. 15 on the shot clock here. Making his move. Smith still with it. 7 on the shot clock. Good defense from the Dons. Poked loose, and they'll take over. It goes back to right. Dons looking to clear it up here. Dwan on the run, and they get it ahead. That is Bateman. Dixon on the right side. Here's Key. Dons make a substitution. Mason Hill comes on. They move it around. 37 on the shot clock. Under 9 minutes in this first period. Nothing going early. Here's Dixon. Dixon gives it up. Cook the shot and a score. And the Dons strike first here. They go up 1-0. Mason Cook gets them on the board.
So far, the Dons are really outplaying the Patrons' various areas. I mean, you saw a little bit earlier, X actually only had one wing to pass to. There was no one on the right wing for the Patriots.
So now to face it off at the center here. And they dig for it, and the Dons will win the second faceoff of the game. Dixon with it. Burnham now goes back to Dixon. They'll go up top. On the right side, now behind the net, it's Burnham. Back up top again, just moving it around here. .34 on the shot clock. Mason Cook looking to make a move, gets a screen, spins, in trouble now, gives it up. It's Hill. Hill with an opportunity here, and he bounces it in, and the Dons strike again. It's 2-zip. And coming up hurt after that play was Mason Hill. 2 sophomores scoring the first 2 goals for the Dons. 2 Masons as well. And Cole Myers and Bryce Riffle. Now the Fogo for John Carroll after Michael Cox lost the first 2. And the Dons will win another one. From behind and poked away. Falling asleep there was Elliott. And that's the 3rd turnover of the game from the Dons.
And you really just got to be like aware of your surroundings and every defender around you in this game.
Sam Poglio has it poked away from A.J. Larkin, a senior who's committed to Maryland for Loyola. And now here come the Dons in transition. Racing ahead. Cook. And it's blocked. Another chance here. And we're going to get a whistle. And this one is going to go to John Carroll. There was an opportunity there. Good save from the John Carroll goalie. That's Alex Stewart. Martin gets it onto the John Carroll side. Defended by Larkin. Now backs up, and he lost it on the pass. And Larkin's going to pick it up for the Dons and almost turned over, but they keep it here. A look at a shot. Now one fired and saved. Great save from Stewart there as Burnham had the look. Closing in on 6 minutes left in the first period. Snellenberg. They have it up top. Bateman, the defender. Travis Smith, the midfielder, with it for John Carroll. Only one shot so far for the Patriots, and this pass couldn't be handled by Snellenberg. Now fighting for it with Dwan. And Dwan, good defense as it's still on the ground. And this one is going to stay with John Carroll. They'll have a shot clock reset. Now an opportunity here. Up top, the shot, and a save from right. Barmer couldn't get it for John Carroll. This one loose and turned over by the Dons. Schrader gets it to midfield for Barmer. He moves it in to the John Carroll side, or the Loyola side, I should say. Kerrigan, and we're going to have a whistle and a timeout from John Carroll with 4:55 left in the first quarter. We'll take that as Loyola Blakefield invites you to join our Blue and Gold Community Partners Program. This program offers a direct way to support our Dons and their Blakefield experience while also establishing a close relationship with the school and our community. For more information, please visit loyalablakefield.org/communitypartners. So the Loyola defense looking good so far. Bennett Wright, 2 saves, only 2 shots taken. And what does it really mean? I mean, as the seats continue to fill up for this night game, what does it really mean to have a crowd on hand, Cole?
I mean, it really means just more support in general. I mean, the Dons will definitely get, more motivation with everyone cheering them on. Which, I mean, really goes into the mind game that's, in pretty much every sport or conflict. I mean, you saw it, during the football season. You saw it during the basketball season. I mean, you definitely see it during the lacrosse season as well. And even, outside of sports and, wars like the Revolutionary War, conflict with Ukraine. I mean, just, the determination means everything in sports and in conflicts.
Smithmeyer trying to run around, and it gets poked away. Getting a stick in there was Liam Powell, the sophomore. This one thrown up in the air and caught by Lala. Lala to Dwan. Dwan puts his finger up in the air, looking long, still with it. And they move it onto the John Carroll side. Behind the cage, going back and forth. Now right side, it's Dixon. They have it up top now. Luke Rush to Cook. Cook to Burnham. Here's Dixon. Running behind the cage is Adkins. Adkins gets a screen. Atkins on the move. Goes out front now. Burnham, now Dixon. Dixon, the shot long, and the score from way outside. Owen Dixon, and it's 3-zip. Loyola has struggled offensively so far this year and now have 3 goals, and we're just over 8 minutes into the game. And Owen Dixon, a junior who's committed to North Carolina for the Dons, and he gets on the board. Riffle and Myers to face it off. Or excuse me, that is not Myers, that is Madden. And it will be Loyola ball.
Loyola's doing great with faceoff so far. Able to compete with John Carroll and win on pretty much every faceoff so far.
The Dons swinging it around the goal. Continuing to win faceoffs. Here's Hill. Already got one in the game. The sophomore looking to make a move. Now Key. Key. Good defense, and this one poked away. And this is going to the Patriots. Good defense there from Ciampaglio. Reynolds, big hit there from Burnham, and this one out of bounds. And the Dons will have it. Great hit from Burnham on the big Reynolds. Dixon had a look, passes it up. And they move around behind the cage. 2:18 left in this first quarter. Don's up 3-zip. Close on 50 on the shot clock. Dons swinging it around here. Under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. And the pass from Key to Hill is errant, and this will go to John Carroll. Dougie Kolb with it for the Patriots. Here's Kerrigan, the attackman. Defended by Lake, looking to get around him. Lake, good defense on him. Still keeping it. Now gets in. The shot is wide right. Kerrigan, the senior, tried to do it all there, and he couldn't. And the Dons will have possession. Lala moves ahead. Floats one over to Hill. Dons on the John Carroll side. 1:15 left in the first quarter. So they'll have just about, with this shot clock, just about the last shot, or should hope for the last shot if they don't turn it over, of this first quarter. And a great start it's been, shutting down John Carroll, who's high off their win against Calvert Hall. .40 on the shot clock now. There's 45 left in the first quarter. It's about 8 seconds separating the shot and game clock. As the Dons just play keep away here. Now looking to make a move. Here's Hill. Good defense behind the cage. Burnham has trouble with it. Burnham, it's a ground ball here and a whistle, and we're going to get a push here. I believe that was from Burnham, and John Carroll will take over with 20 seconds left. So Loyola has been pretty efficient on their shots so far. Just the turnovers have led them to not really having the shot capacity they want. Ciampaglio, there's only 3 seconds left, and he throws it away. That was intended for Colin Thompson, the sophomore. That concludes the first quarter of action. 3-0 Dons here on the Loyola Sports Network. We'll take a break. So back for the second quarter of action here. Under the lights on Connor Field. 3-0 the Dons lead. It had a great start in the first quarter defensively. Some turnovers offensively, but hasn't stopped them too much. Been pretty efficient on their shots as the Fogos dig for it. And it is won by John Carroll, their first face-off win of the game, as both teams switch sides for the second quarter. Smith defended by Schoenwetter, has it poked loose. Schoenwetter pressures him, but Smith gets it back and will give it up to Barmer. Under 50 on the shot clock. It's given up. A look there for John Carroll from Smithmeyer, but he passes it up and backs out. Here's Barmer. Shot clock at 35. Good move. Gets it to the middle. Errant pass. John Carroll will keep it. 27 on the shot clock. 11 minutes left. And this one going to go out of bounds. And it will go to Loyola now. Dwan gives it to Fisher. Fisher pursued it. Good screen there from Lake. Fisher moves it to the John Carroll side, still moving. And the Dons will slow it down now. The Dons pass it around the cage. 40 on the shot clock. Here's Hill with it. Hill looking to make a dodge here. Gets by his man. Hill gives it up. Cook, the look, and the low sidearm shot is good. Mason Cook, his second goal of the game. And the Dons lead it 4-0 now.
I mean, that's really like as smooth as it gets. Like, just great pass straight over the defenders, right into the stick, and then right back into the goal.
And if they can continue to keep it with these face-off wins, they will run away with this one. Meyer and Cox had it for a moment, and now Meyer comes away with it. Myers, for Loyola. Cook around his man. And now he's just going to slow it up. That's how the Dons play it. Nice and slow, moving it around. And holding it out front is Adkins. The pick from Rush. It's given up. Adkins, the shot's blocked, and John Carroll now come the other way. Racing with it is Ciampiaglio, and he'll give it up now, and John Carroll moves into the Loyola side of the field. Snellenberg with it. Snellenberg with Dwan on him, looking for a screen. Snellenberg, good defense from Dwan. The falling down shot is no good. The Patriots will keep it. And Dwan, a senior committed to Syracuse, has just had a great game so far. Not letting up anything. Big, long stick defender. As Smith will send this one out front. Spinning now, the double on him. In trouble. Thompson has it poked loose and a flag is drawn. This is going to be 30 seconds for John Carroll with a man up. So it'll be 6-on-5 for John Carroll. 8:14 left in this second quarter. Picking up the penalty was Brendan Bateman. 20 left on the man up. Looking to make a play is Snellenberg. He gets it back. Giving up. Smith the shot, and John Carroll's on the board. Travis Smith, a huge player and only a sophomore. And the midfielder gets the Patriots on the board. It's going to be Myers and Cox again on the face-off. And Myers gets it for the Dons, moving quickly here. Myers, he was looking for Dixon, but he threw it away. And the Patriots will have it. Greer Martin will start play for John Carroll. Going to the goalie, Stewart. Stewart, good defense from Dixon. Pressured, and he lost it. And there's an open net. Dixon gives it up, and it's loose on the ground, popped into the air. Still on the ground, and now finally picked up. Stewart back in goal, and we're going to get a whistle and a timeout, I believe, from the Dons. So with 7:26 left in the second quarter, we'll take a break.
Fidelity Building Services Group is a leading national provider of technical building services and solutions. We provide building HVAC and mechanical systems, building automation and controls, systems integration, emergency generators, and power systems for the commercial and industrial facilities market. For more information on all their solutions, please visit fidelitybsg.com.
So back from the timeout, as the Dons had an open net but just couldn't control it on the offensive end. But they'll have possession here, trying to extend their 3-goal lead. This goes behind the net. Now in front of it, it's Cook. What a shot and what a score. And he's got a hat trick already, not even halfway in to the second quarter. And it's 5-1. And Mason Cook, who missed the early part of the season due to a back injury, is alive and well for this game. And already 5 goals for the Dons. A team who has not had the greatest offense to start it, but right now they look great and looking to end their losing streak. Myers and Pacalio, and it's going to the Dons. Another face-off win. They've dominated that department so far in this one. Dixon with some steam here, and he's going to slow down. Now they have it slowed down up front. .35 on the shot clock, closing in on 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Dixon going to get a screen from Rush. Man switched onto him. Dixon still behind the net. Going to give it up. Now it's Cook. Looking to get another one. Cook, Schrader's on him. Gives it up to Burnham. 8 on the shot clock. Burnham's got to make a play. Burnham, the question mark, and the score. He bounces it in. And this is turning into a massacre now for the Dons, 6-1. They lead it. That's the first goal of the game for Matt Burnham, the junior attackman. And really a promising future for this Loyola Blakefield team. Very, very young. And John Carroll is going to get the face-off this time. That was Cox picking it up. Snellenberg has Dwan on him. John Carroll may want to speed it up with the deficit they have right now. Trombley, the midfielder, with Fisher defending him. They go behind cage. Here's Snellenberg. Snellenberg. Dwan, the defense, trying to make a play here. And just great defense from Billy Dwan. Cameron Kerrigan with Lake on him. Now Snellenberg finds Smith. Can he get another? It's too high. They'll keep it. 29 on the shot clock. Snellenberg has a screen from Smith. Snellenberg digging in on Dwan. He hasn't had anything all game. Gives it up. It couldn't be caught by Smithmeyer. There's 14 on the shot clock. Smithmeyer gets by his man. 7 on the shot clock. They have to get something. 3 on it. And this one, just a desperation underhand scoop. And it will go to Loyola in transition. Going the whole way. Schoenwetter finally gives it up. It's Cook. Cook to Burnham. Substituting on is Gunning.
You can definitely see the difference in these offenses with Loyola kind of like really fast-paced coming into the offensive side, then like slowing it down greatly and then speeding it up again when they're ready to make a move. Whereas John Carroll's more like generally more consistent throughout. And it's really paying off for Loyola with like it's a lot harder to play defense.
Under 30 on the shot clock. Here's Gunning. Gives it up. Now they go behind the net. 18 on the shot clock. Burnham looking to make a play here. A question mark. Doesn't shoot. 10 on the shot clock. Still looking to make a play. And his shot goes wide. Loyola will keep it. 5 on the shot clock. Cook, they're going to have to do something quick here. And he's just going to throw it up. And it will go to John Carroll. Martin, the junior, to start it off for the Patriots in the corner. And if John Carroll can get within 3, that would be, I'd say, acceptable, as Martin just sends this one long. And it was for Kerrigan, and it will go to Loyola. Fisher on the sideline, and good check there, but he'll keep it. Cook with it. Now Burnham in a standstill right now. No need to do anything with the advantage they have. Here's Hill. He's already got one in the game. Gives it up. Key. And there's a save from Stewart. John Carroll looking to clear now. Stewart gives it up. Schrader. Schrader running the other way. Schrader. Still's got it. Throws it long. And a good catch there from Ciampiaglio. Kerrigan goes to Barmer. Barmer now in pursuit. Oh, great check there. Loose on the ground. Race for it. And this one out of bounds. And it will stay with John Carroll. 1:22 left in this first half. 40 on the shot clock. We're going to get a whistle and a timeout from John Carroll. Really in need of a score and then a face-off win and another score. That would be pretty good position heading into the second half. The Jesuit community of Loyola University, Maryland, shares in the mission of the Worldwide Society of Jesus. This mission includes the service of faith and the promotion of justice in dialogue with cultures and with other religions. These values characterize its commitment to the educational postulate at Loyola University, Loyola Blakefield, Cristo Rey, and St. Ignatius Academy in Baltimore. And what does John Carroll need to change in this offense to get going, get some momentum on their side? Only one goal, and we're almost 24 minutes in.
I mean, really, again, it goes back to, like, they're really consistent in their speed. They really need to change it up, slow down. They have time and, like, speed up when they're ready to make a move. It's a lot harder to play defense on an inconsistent offense. Because right now they're playing, like, kind of predictably.
Oh, and the Dons do have one of the best defenses in the nation. You got A.J. Larkin, Billy Dwan, two future D1 collegiate athletes, and two schools that are top in the nation right now in the NCAA. And Bennett Wright also in goal, having a great year. And this is definitely going to be a struggle for the Patriots to get back into it. With it is Snellenberg. A reset shot clock. 1:18 left in the second quarter. Snellenberg with Dwan on him, gives it up. And that is Trombley who backs up, gives it up for Snellenberg. Snellenberg gives it up for Trombley. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. They go behind the cage. Making a move, Kerrigan. The shot, no good. Loyola's now got it. 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Dwan. They move fast in transition. Billy Dwan looking to pass it off. Gets it. Burnham the shot. And a save there from Stewart. And it's loose, and the Dons will have it. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout from Loyola with 23 seconds left in the second quarter. And they will have it for the last shot with no turnover. We'll take a break.
First National Bank is proud to support Loyola Blakefield, home of the Dons. At F&B, we believe that doing the right thing for our customers starts with making our communities even better places to live and work. Our involvement with Loyola Blakefield is just one example of how F&B gives back to local communities everywhere. Please stop by our local branch in Towson at 1 West Pennsylvania Avenue, or visit our other branches throughout Greater Baltimore and the Mid-Atlantic region. You may also visit us online at www.fnbonline.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
So 26 seconds left. Dixon will get it going. He gives it up for Hill. Hill to Key. Up top Key, 15 seconds. Gets a screen. Hill in pursuit. Gives it up. Cook. Cook now Dixon. Dixon the long shot. No good. Burnham keeps it for the Dons. Burnham spinning, and it's no good and loose on the ground, and that will conclude this first half of action. Burnham had it right at the net, and his little scoop just goes wide. And the score is 6-1 at the end of the first half. The Dons in front. And we will be back for the second half of action on the Loyola Sports Network. So back for the second half of action here on Connor Field. The Dons lead it 6-1 over the Patriots. What does John Carroll need to do to get back into this one?
I mean, they really need to step up like both their defense and their offense. On offense, it's like what I've been saying this entire time. They need to like speed it up, make faster plays when they're ready to take a shot, and like slow it down a bit when they're just working the ball around the field. And then on defense, they really need to like speed up their defense, keep up with Loyola's players, because I mean they're not that great of a passing team, and like you can really just like cover Loyola's players more, play better defense, and like speed it up.
So the ball's placed at the center here as the team switch sides again. For Loyola, it will be Nico Madden, the junior, and Michael Cox for John Carroll as they dig for it. Their teammates around them, and through the legs of Madden, and the Dons will have it. And they've really dominated the face-off game as well as the offensive game so far. Here's Dwan. Got by Smith-Meyer. They move it ahead. Loyola just slowing it down, not in really any rush to do anything with the 5-goal lead they have. And they'll just continue that offense of moving it around the cage. Mason Cook with a hat trick already in this game. Matt Burnham with a goal, Owen Dixon with a goal, and Mason Hill. 4 of them from sophomores as Mason Hill and Mason Cook. Really showing how young this Loyola team is, as the shot from Key is not even close. The Dons will keep it with 13 on the shot clock. Cook to make his move. Gets a screen from Elliott. Cook still looking, gives it up. Burnham with a look and a good save from Alex Stewart for John Carroll. He clears it ahead. The pass is taken in by Ciampiaglio. Thompson goes behind the cage to Snellenberg. Now it's Kerrigan with Lake on him. Peter Lake, another great piece to that defense for Loyola, only a sophomore, but you can definitely see him being a future star or a future D1 athlete. Barmer has trouble with it on the catch, and he's pursued by Larkin, and we're going to get a whistle. It'll stay with John Carroll, 40 on the shot clock. Travis Smith with it for the Patriots. On the defense, Schoenwetter. Smith trying to dodge around him, and that's great defense from Jack Schoenwetter, the junior. He's committed to Marquette. Now here's Barmer. Defended by Larkin, gives it up. Now behind the cage, Snellenberg with a screen from Smith. Good defense from Dwan, who has just locked up Snellenberg all night long. And there's only 30 on the shot clock now. Trying to get something. Trombley gives it up. Barmer poked away by Larkin. Here's Dwan. Good stick moves. Dwan in transition here. Loyola with a chance now. Cook up front. Barnum at the doorstep, and he couldn't get it. Greer Martin throws it for Barmer. Now in transition for John Carroll. Maybe a chance to get a look. Snellenberg just slowing it down, and back to an offense where Loyola wants to have John Carroll just stagnant, not really doing anything. 8:39 left in the third quarter. Trombley getting around his man. That was Lala on him. Now here's Kerrigan, defended by Lake. Behind the net, Trombley. Lala, the defender. Trombley gets around the shot, and a save from Bennett Wright. A flag is drawn. And this is going to be on Loyola. And it's going to be Thomas Lala, I believe, committing the foul. We'll see. No signal. As Schoenwetter gets the flag in his stick and hands it to the official. So it will be Max Snellenberg, the senior. It'll be 1 minute, a man up. That wasn't Lala who committed the foul. It was A.J. Larkin. So plenty of time here for John Carroll to get a goal with the man up. That was how their first goal occurred. They move it around with the 6-on-5 here. Here's Thompson, Smithmeyer, Smith, now Kerrigan. 20 seconds left with the man up, the 6-on-5 for John Carroll. Now a look here, good passing and the shot's missed, and this is going to go to the Dons. They had a look as they just kind of creeped in, and they got it inside, and they just couldn't get the shot on cage. Schoenwetter, Dixon, and Loyola can just take their time here. As the energy of the crowd moves up, as Loyola tries to run away with this one. You can't really hear it, but it's there. Behind the cage, Burnham. Dixon's, he's already got a goal in the game. Gives it up. A look for Hill, and another one for him. Mason Hill, the sophomore, gets his second goal of the game, and a flag is drawn at the end of that one. I believe that was on, I want to say, I can't say who, but I think it's a unsportsmanlike conduct. They have it up as Shane Elliott for a minute. So no face-off. It'll be Smith. Gives it up for Thompson. Back to Smith. 7-1 the score. 6-on-5 for John Carroll. Kerrigan moves it up top for Smith. Smith gets it inside at the doorstep, and a save from Bennett Wright. What a save from him. Right there was Frankie Smithmeyer, the junior. And oh, wow. Schoenwetter breaks the ankles of Kerrigan. And that gets the crowd into it. Schoenwetter gets it back now, and he could just slow it down, as this is just a massacre right now. The Dons in full control offensively and defensively. Mason Hill up front, 35 on the shot clock, and 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Hill making a move, and we're going to get a moving screen. John Carroll in pursuit. Good one-handed catch there. And now in trouble. Oh, that was a big hit there. But staying with it, A.J. Larkin delivered it. And now Travis Smith has it behind the cage. Gets a screen. Staying on him is Lala. Now holding it behind the net is Snellenberg. Max Snellenberg doesn't have a man on him. Gives it up. Smith caught it. Couldn't get it. And let's see whose ball it's going to be. It's going to be Loyola's. It was a good pass from Snellenberg to Smith. But Smith just a little too quick on the shot. No, excuse me. It's going to be John Carroll ball. Thought they signaled Loyola, but it is going to be the Patriots ball. Cameron Kerrigan, the senior, with it. Now Max Snellenberg moving behind the net. They move it out front. A look and a save. I mean, this is just a clinic right now from Bennett Wright. He's had a great game so far. And now here comes Loyola in transition. Spinning, keeping it, the shot, and it just misses. A good attempt from Brendan Bateman, and a flag flies. This will be Loyola ball, and it's going to be 1 minute. A man up for Loyola. .332 left in the third quarter. Ryan Reynolds was the man who committed the foul. So Loyola 6 on 5. They've dominated offensively, and now they have an extra man than John Carroll. And with the way this has been trending, this should be a goal. Cook gives it up. Dixon, he's going to fire. And it was deflected by Stewart at the goal. This will stay with the Dons. Burnham to Hill. Key. Cook. Dixon. Dixon, Burnham. A chance there for Loyola. They pass it up. 24 seconds left on the man up. The shot. Up in the air. Good save from Stewart. Ground ball. And it was Cook who goes to the ground. It's still loose. Nobody has it. And a whistle. It will stay with Loyola. 12 seconds left on the man up. The clock moves. It's Burnham. Dixon. Back to Burnham. Burnham looked at it. Oh, he found a man right at the doorstep. And now Mason Hill has a hat trick. The two sophomores, Mason Hill and Mason Cook. 6 goals between them. And it's 8-1. And that just shows the bright future the Dons have on their offense. Burnham also a junior. And Owen Dixon also a junior. So nobody leaving there for the Dons as it's picked up by Larkin as they win the faceoff. And Cook, his shot goes high. Crowd getting into it as the Dons have an 8-1 lead, closing in on 2 minutes left in the third quarter. winning face-off, scoring goals, and just not letting John Carroll get anything offensively. Dixon working on Martin. Gets by him. The shot. And there's another one from Owen Dixon. His second one of the game, and the junior going to North Carolina makes it 9-1. 1:48 left in the third quarter. Myers and Cox face off. And this goes to Myers of the Dons. Maybe a quick opportunity here. Dixon, tough angle, couldn't get it. It will stay with Loyola. And a hurt man, that's Greer Martin, the junior, as he limps off the field a little bit. It'll be Dixon on the side with a minute of a shot clock, 37 seconds separating the shot and game clock as we close the third quarter. Elliott goes behind the net. It's Cook. Back to Elliott. Now Key. 30 on the shot clock. Dixon makes his move. Good defense. Dixon hit hard. Keeps it. Gives it up. A chance for Loyola now. Key. He was looking for Elliott, and it hit off his head and out of bounds going to John Carroll. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. John Carroll onto the Loyola side. And a whistle and a timeout from John Carroll, the first one of this half. 1-800-GOT-JUNK is the world's largest junk removal service. They make the ordinary business of junk removal exceptional by sending a team of 2 friendly, capable pros who will do all of the removal from anywhere inside or out. They'll even finish up with a thorough broom cleanup. Up to 60% of the items they collect are donated or recycled, and if you call before 2 p.m., they guarantee same-day service within 90 minutes of your call. From one item to many truckloads, nothing is too much to ask. Stop staring at that junk pile. Call them today. They are available 7 days a week until midnight. So, 37 seconds left, and there is a man up for John Carroll as Owen Fisher didn't see that penalty, but that's what it shows on the scoreboard right now. As the deficit in this quarter has been 3-0. It was 6-1 going into the half. John Carroll has taken the field. Loyola still in the huddle. But John Carroll they scored their first goal on a man-up opportunity, but they've had a couple others than that, and they haven't converted. As Thompson will start it for the Patriots. Snellenberg thought he had a look, now backs out. Tromley to Thompson. Or excuse me, that was Smithmeyer to Thompson. Now they move it around that perimeter. Here's Smith. Gives it up front. 5 seconds left in this third quarter. They got to get a shot off, and they won't. Not knowing how much time they had. And it is 9-1 the lead for the Loyola Dons. As we head to the fourth quarter, we'll take a break on the Loyola Sports Network.
A longtime partner of Loyola Blakefield, Whiting Turner helped build a brand new St. Ignatius Hall, which opened at the start of this academic year. Whiting Turner has a strong presence throughout the country, but is headquartered here in Baltimore. They recognize the value in community involvement and pride themselves on familiarity with local communities and their ability to give clients the attention of a small business with the resources of a national corporation. We are grateful for their continued support of our Dons.
So John Carroll has it for the start of this fourth quarter with that man-up opportunity they had, but that has now run out. The pass that was intended for Smith, it goes high. John Carroll will keep it, but they actually won't. Their defenders went over the line, and now Loyola with an easy opportunity, but Burnham missed right at the net, and a race for it that will stay with the Dons. An 8-goal lead here as we get this fourth quarter going. 2 hat tricks from sophomores on Loyola, and Mason Hill and Mason Cook. 2 goals from Owen Dixon, and Matt Burnham, the junior, also getting on the board. And Travis Smith, the big sophomore midfielder, or excuse me, the senior midfielder. The only goal for John Carroll on a man-up opportunity. This a ground ball, and A.J. Larkin will keep it for Loyola. Luke Rush up top, 37 on the shot clock. Gunning to Rush. .20 left on the shot clock. Rush to Dixon. Loyola in no rush to get off a shot. Dixon working, can't get it. This will stay with Loyola. The shot clock up to 60. And Loyola just going back to their offensive, moving it around up top, and especially with the lead they have, they can do that. Cook looking to make a move, gives it up. Gunning to Rush, tries to bounce it in. No good, it will stay with the Dons. Here's Cook. Gives it up for Burnham, a spin, and that one not even close. Loyola will keep it again. 23 on the shot clock. Still some daylight here. No need for the lights yet. Maybe not at all with the pace of this game. This one checked away from Rush. The defense from Ciampaglio, excuse me. Snellenberg goes behind the cage. Kerrigan gets it from Harkerick. Now it's Smith. Schoenwetter defending. He's done a great job on him, even though there's a size mismatch. Smith still working, and a great check there from Schoenwetter. And Smith gets it back, poked away from him again. And Billy Dwan, good stick skills. And he's got it for Loyola, and now he comes in transition. 2 bounces, and it goes to Bateman. Bateman now to Dwan. Can Dwan get on the scoring? Just walks in, and Billy Dwan scores. And gets a lot of love on the sideline from his bench. It's now 10-1 as the defender goes the distance. Myers and Cox to face it off. 8:19 left in the fourth quarter. And this one will go to Loyola. They've just dominated the face-offs. Been efficient on the goal scoring as well, and their defense has been great, but they really haven't had to showcase it. One of the best in the nation, but with the amount of face-offs they've won, it has really just been easy for them. This one goes to Key. Key spins. Good dodge. His shot, it is no good, but it'll be picked up by Burnham. Now here's Dixon. Looked at it, and they'll just reset with Key. 50 on the shot clock as we close in on 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Mason Cook with it. Cook looked for Dixon. It was deflected by Josh Schrader, the junior, as his long stick gets in there. Burnham falls down, gets back up. Greer Martin defending him behind that net. Still working on him is Burnham. He was looking to give it up to Cook. It's no good. Or the pass, I guess the pass is no good. It'll be picked up by Key back at midfield. Here's Cook, 7 on the shot clock. Dixon, 4 on it. Dixon around the net, and he gets it. Owen Dixon now with a hat trick. That is 3 for Loyola. Mason Cook, Mason Hill, and Owen Dixon. And it is 11-1, a 10-goal lead. A massacre here in this first game for the Loyola Dons on Connor Field. Madden and Pokaliko facing off, and the Dons get it again. Looking to score quick. Larkin couldn't catch it. Mason Cooks, now has it. Jake Doran in the game, the sophomore. He gets his first minutes. Dixon looking to get another one. Goes inside, intended for Doran. Couldn't get it. And this one will go to JC. Smith sends it over to Thompson, and he has trouble with it now. Picks it up. 45 on the shot clock. On the defense is Fisher, as we're under 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Fisher wanted Thompson to go right, and he'll give it up to Snellenberg. Snellenberg with Dwan on him. He's had nothing when Dwan's been in his face. And now it's Trombley. Under 20 on the shot clock. Trombley. Pass high. And Loyola will get it. Lala to start it for the Dons. It's right. Right to Dwan. Dwan throws one high, and it's caught by Peter Lake. Lake now to Doran. They have it behind the net now. Under 50 on the shot clock. And holding it is Matthew, another sophomore in the game. A good amount of sophomores on the roster for the Dons. A bright future. Inside, it's caught, and a score from Jake Doran. But they'll wave it off, as he was in the crease, I believe. So a little false hope there, and John Carroll now will take over. And we're going to get a whistle. And this is going to be a timeout from John Carroll. 3:24 left in the fourth quarter. Bollinger Energy is a proud supporter of Loyola Blakefield and the Baltimore community. For over 3 decades, Bollinger Energy has expertly helped institutions and commercial customers manage their energy costs with personalized service. The Bollinger family is now celebrating 3 generations who have walked the halls of Loyola Blakefield. Roll Dons roll. So 11-1 is the lead for Loyola, as they have just teared in to this John Carroll defense and dominated the face-offs and just every part of the game they've dominated. And the only goal from John Carroll was a man up. Just really showing they have had nothing. And now just counting down the seconds until we can get out of here as they put in the backups. Backup goalie Aiden O'Connor for Loyola. Smith gives it up. Thompson had a look at it, now backs away. They go behind the cage. Snellenberg gets knocked down. That's going to be a flag. Snellenberg still working and will stop play. That's going to be on Jack Wendorf. A big volleyball player as well. as the senior defenseman picks that one up there. It's going to be 30 seconds. Smith will start it up for John Carroll. Thompson to Smith. 15 seconds left on the man up. Kerrigan to Smith up top. They move it around. A look here for Smith-Meyer. And it's high. It will stay with John Carroll. 3 seconds left on the man up. 33 seconds left on the shot clock. And right at the doorstep. And it is put in by Kerrigan. Assisted from, I believe, Snellenberg. And that's now 2 for the Patriots.
I mean, it's really incredible how Loyola just has more hat trickers than John Carroll has points.
Yeah. Exactly. Another face-off one from the Dons. Closing in on 2 minutes left in this game. Making the move on is Matthew. Puts it behind the cage. Now back out front. Trying to get a dodge on, and that was a good defensive play there from Cian Paglio. Still loose. He makes another good defensive play. And going to the ground, a whistle, and this is going to go to John Carroll. And we're going to have another whistle and another one staying with John Carroll. Shot clock on, but it doesn't matter. And getting up front and scoring is Thompson. So 11-3 with 1:03 left in the fourth quarter.
John Carroll really picking up their offensive game here, but it's way too late for that.
Yeah, that could be credited to the backups in for the Dons.
Yeah.
And continuing to win faceoffs here. Getting that was Kyle Powell. Strictly a face-off man. The Dons looking to get one final goal before they walk off this field in a really commanding fashion. Just dominated this game from the start and haven't looked back. At the doorstep, could not be handled by Ty Bleach, but Loyola will keep it. 10 seconds left in the game. And the Dons are just going to hold it. 11-3. They absolutely dominate John Carroll in their first game on Connor Field. 3 hat tricks from Mason, from Mason Hill, Mason Cook, and Owen Dixon. And they will walk off this field with a record of 5-6 And John Carroll will go to 6 and 7. For Brooks Markle,
And Cole Cross.
thank you for watching.